Hey folks, are you playing on a TLP in those mid-level ranges where experience from killing mobs sucks, there's no heroic adventures, and experience from partisans and other quests hasn't picked up yet? Are you about to have a new expansion launch and really don't want to grind experience dreadfully slowly to reach the level cap? Maybe you need to jump into raids ASAP, or you're a racer and just can't stand not being max level. Well then this is the video for you. I'm going to show you here how to smash those 4 levels out to go from maxed out at the previous level cap to the new max level. Here's an example of our Vanity hero Worth getting 2.5 to 3% experience per kill at level 86 just minutes after level 90 opened up on Vanity. And you can see he reached 90 way ahead of the curve. First, before we start, a word of warning. You must follow the instructions. This is not something where you can do most of the steps I'm going to explain here. You need to do them all, or it just won't work. If you're a paste eater, don't bother with this, as you'll just end up messing it up or worse. Yes, just having it not work is not as bad as it gets here. So listen up, pay attention. Alright, let's get started. First things first, you need multiple accounts. If you have really nice friends, that would work too, but let's assume for now you're just going to accomplish this on your own. The first step is setting up a fellowship and getting some of your tunes on different accounts into it. For this example with Worth, I'm using 4 accounts. The general idea is that I'm going to feed him fellowship vitality from the other 3 accounts. But you can't do it directly. The fellowship experience sharing system is super obtuse, but a very short explanation is warranted. Basically what happens is when you turn on experience sharing in a fellowship, the tunes in a group killing stuff will build up something called vitality into another tune that's also got sharing turned on, but not in that same group. Then, when that tune starts killing stuff, it'll get a huge boost to how much experience it gets per kill. However, you can't just store up vitality infinitely, and there's a cap based on how close the sharee is to 99.999% into the current max level. So if you simply feed vitality to someone at max level, they can't save up any appreciable vitality. And that's the trick that I'm going to walk through with you right now. Step 1 is the setup, which I've covered a little bit of earlier. So in this example, like I said, I'm going to have 3 accounts feeding vitality to Worth, who is on a 4th account. Worth should not be fully max level, but close to max like this is fine. Make sure all the tunes you'll be using, in this case Aeth, Poak, and Batal, are in the fellowship, and everyone has sharing toggled on. You can go ahead and cap vitality on those tunes if you want. Step 2. Now we're going to de-level Worth. You'll want to drop the tune you're going to feed to down 5 levels or so. It's kind of hard to test how much is optimal, as you can only check things when there's an account expansion launch for which you are playing max level accounts. So I'm not sure exactly what's optimal, but I think around 5 levels or so is good. Step 3. Log out that account and keep it logged out. You're now on a less than 3-hour timer, or you'll lose those corpses entirely. Remember that character select counts down the timers as well. So just log all the way out and stay logged out until we're ready to bring him back in. Step 4. Now take the accounts that are feeding that one and do a lot of experiencing. So I'm just here in this example killing rats, and I killed a ton of rats. Dead rats for days. The idea here is that you want to max out the vitality on Worth. You can't really check how close you are without logging him in, so it's okay to maybe peek a bit, but remember you're on a 3-hour timer on those corpses. Step 5. Now let's say we're max vitality, or at least really close to it, as you can see here by the green vitality bar under Worth's experience bar. At that point, he's going to hit his Expedient Recovery Veteran AA and res all those corpses. Love that noise. And I think Siphon was impressed too. You need to make sure you do this step before the barrier for the new expansion unlocks. You'll just lose all those corpses otherwise. Step 6. We're almost to the end, but this is very important, so listen up closely. At this point, you must not get any more experience until the barrier unlocks. Don't kill anything. Don't be in a raid that kills anything. Don't venture outside guild lobby or guild hall. Don't even open up your overseer or rewards windows. I'm not sure internally exactly what's going on, but I think what happens here is that you basically keep the stored vitality until you somehow acquire experience, and then it remaxes you, limiting the amount of vitality you can have stored to be that which would take you to the max experience, which is a tiny amount in this example after you've expedient recovered. So don't get experience in any way, shape, or form. Step 7. If you've followed all the instructions, you should now be golden. Once the barrier unlocks, go smash those levels, be one of the first to the new level cap, be the high level in the raid once they start up for your guild on launch night, and remember, good luck out there, everyone.